Those right there were my clothes hanging to dry. We had just spent the night in jail after our body odor had become so repulsive that in the police station we were forced to wash ourselves and everything we were wearing. By the time they released us the next morning, our clothes were still very soaked. The moment we got back to the yard, a suitable train rolled in, which we managed to catch and rode for a few hours. During our journey, we hung up our stuff against the wind, hoping that they would finally dry. For the past 10 days, Michael and I had gradually traveled to the northeastern part of Kazakhstan solely by freight trains. Between sleepless nights and a few run-ins with the police along the way, we slowly but surely progressed towards the capital. Having eaten nothing more than a bowl of soup prepared for us by an inmate in prison, we decided to get off our train at the next yard in search of a proper, nourishing meal to start the day.
Get off? Yeah, let's go. It seems like on Google Maps it's like a nuclear testing town or whatever.
Oh, really?
Or it used to be. I don't know if it still runs.
Okay.
I just thought about it. I probably shouldn't get the drone up here. Straight off the freight and into a building. So big building. Very good. Dude, we live like kings. We live like kings. I don't know what this is.
That's good.
I hope you don't like it, because then I'll have the whole thing for myself.
Seriously, this cannot be a better place to wait.
Did you already fucking want to finish that shit? I know you've ridden trains in quite a lot of countries now for many years. I wanted to ask you, like, what is the part that still excites you about it?
I would say, first of all, like, enjoying the scenery and also, like, being close to the scenery. Other than being in a car or a train where you're closed and window and everything, like
Okay, but even if the scenery is shit?
kinda, yeah. It's still like fresh air. It's still like you feel like a ghost. Like no one knows that you are there, and you just move across the country and have a panorama view. You have space, not like in a narrow passenger train.
So is that what you use as motivation to ride trains right now here? When scenery is not that great, there's a lot of waiting, cold weather.
It's kind of part of it. I don't know. It's like it's the whole game, even the waiting, like figuring out where you have to be, playing the sneaky game where the workers go left, go right, sneak through, climb in.
The challenge.
Yeah, it's kind of part of the game. And once you made it inside and you move and you get out of the town or city or whatever, it's like, yeah, man, out of the like danger zone and into the wild, into the free, and yeah, enjoy the scenery, the feeling of doing progress, get from one place to another, being on the way, being on the move, and in such a chill way. Like the driver is driving you to another place. He doesn't even know, but you just chill there like a king.
We need to cross here. Don't run, just walk normally until you pass that train. Worker to the left. There's someone down there. Oh, he just left.
Yeah?
Yeah, he just left.
Okay.
Which one do you want? Oh, he's there, he's back. He's not really looking though.
I can't see him, my eyes are too bad.
He's close to this train. If you want to do it, we should do it now. Oh my god. What the fuck? Take this. Oh, okay, next one. Okay. Risky business. So there was a worker all the way up in the front. Don't know if he was paying attention. Didn't really look like it, but at the same time, it's very easy to spot us. Maybe we can chill out somewhere here. This, guys. This is fucking dope. It's fucking dangerous, man.
I just slept pretty much the whole night. That is beautiful. Arrived here at around, I'd say 11 p.m, maybe 12. We were gonna sleep in some abandoned buildings, but there weren't really anywhere nice and flat. So we just decided to sleep. Well, I slept here, Mike slept somewhere over here. I think he just started a fire, so I'm gonna go over there right now.
Such a beautiful spot we've woken up to. Especially those chimneys behind you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I wonder if they always pump out black smoke or if it's just right now.
No, the right one in the night was not active when I went sleeping. Only the two left ones were smoking.
There was a junction about 20 kilometers up the tracks, and we decided that it would be a good idea to simply hitch a ride to there. I knew that since there was another track joining, there would likely be a lot more traffic. That again would reduce our time waiting for the next train.
Yeah, this yard is not what I imagined, honestly. On satellite there's a couple parked trains, so I thought perhaps something will stop here. There was already one train that flew past. I guess we're just gonna have to be really lucky if something stops here, which is not ideal. I feel like we've kind of used up our luck at this point, but we'll see, we'll see.
How the hell? There's one train going in our way and there's another train going in our way. So this one surely's got to stop, but it's mixed.
Yo, we gotta get this. Gotta get it. If you want, we can take this green one.
This one?
You want to do it? Oh, fuck, we're too slow. Alright, take this one then. Just fucking do it. It's fucking pipe! Oh, this is good. I don't even think we're stopping. We might just roll through it quickly. Crazy. Apparently there's a lot of traffic on this line, we just found out.
I believe those wooden fences that we just passed is to protect the roads and the rails for crazy snowstorms. Basically so the roads don't get completely covered in snow in the span of a second. 'Cause I think out here during winter it gets pretty rough. Cold as fuck, a lot of snow, wind, blizzards. I mean, that's just what I assume. We can ask someone, but yeah.
Smells like sausage here. Yeah, we just decided to go in there and hide underneath this cardboard. Seems to be working pretty well.
And we have stops.
We were slowly running out of daylight when we stopped in a yard for a crew change. I noticed that the train beside us had just departed, and not knowing how long we would sit there for ourselves, I let Mike know that I'd be down to swap trains in order to see most of the route while it's still lit. The only issue we were facing was that there was a worker a tiny bit further down the track doing a roll-by inspection, which we had to avoid.
He's checking everything though. We can try. This one here, you ready?
Green one?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is also a pretty good load. I'm pretty sure this is a train that didn't stop for a yard where we caught out. So there's going to be a yard in about 100 to 200 kilometers. It's probably the next crew change. And there's a junction after that. One to Astana, one to north. We've been waiting in that wagon for a while and we really want to have a day ride. The only problem is our train never left, but this train did, so we managed to swap, even though there was a worker checking our train.
Çıkar dünyaya kasağımda hay ho Oynap gülgen jarasar jas şağında hoy dünya Kızı jarı kızı jar bolmaydı hay ho Bala panday bağrına baskan menen oy dünya Jalgan ay jambay üç gün arman ay Jargalayıp kalkanın can devrege salgan ay Ettin oy dünya netken tertten ay Jaraskanı kıynaydı dem tuzunun ketben ay Birevlermez aspanda aynalgan ay ho Aynalganda birevmez peygambarga oy dünya Sudan taza süttin hakkın var deysin ay ho Bu dünyada kırşıksız sadigana oy dünya
The sun is going down, it's gonna get dark, and we have made the decision we're gonna get off in the next city. Hopefully the train stops there, it should. And then instead of holding this train all the way down to Astana, we're gonna do the last stretch to Astana tomorrow in daytime. Simply because there's been a few trains passing in the other direction. Although I think it's very difficult for them to see us, there is a chance that they might have seen us. And yeah, well, just to play it safe, we're gonna get off. sleep there, wake up early, and try to catch any train heading in that direction. Approaching this yard now. Hopefully we can actually get off here. Because I really want to get off here because I'm really cold. And I wouldn't mind spending the night somewhere else besides on the train.
Hey! There's gotta be something abandoned here. We're out here eating plov. Microwave food. Try this food. Thank you. Mike is so kind. He filled up a glass of warm water for me. Oh, never mind. You're talking chai.
Если вам не жалко, если вы все равно выбрасываете, это круто. Спасибо большое. We got some food.
Free food.
We got some dinner.
Wow.
Спросите, мы, короче, путешествуем на маленьком бюджете. Есть у вас какая-то еда, вы вечером выбрасываете, и мы можем взять? Окей, спасибо большое. Вообще очень кайф.
You're good at speaking.
Thank you.
Давайте я вам еще тогда этот сейчас. Я буду положу тоже.
Вам еще? Ничего себе.
Ну, чай попьете. Сейчас.
А, тоже еще, да? Да, нам тут посистили.
She initially said no, right?
Yes.
And then you wash your hands and you're talking to her while washing your dirty ass freight hands. And now she's slicing up a cake for us. Can you ask her if she made the food or the cakes?
Вы все сами делаете, да?
Да, это все домашнее выпечка.
Ничего себе.
Yeah.
Это
Вау.
дочь моя содержит это кофейня.
Wow.
Да, это дочина моя. Вот чай попьете.
Ничего себе. Окей. Спасибо, спасибо, спасибо.
На здоровье. Удачи вам, Маха.
Who buys this?
What is this?
I don't know, I'm just curious who the fuck would buy this? It's just like bread, warm bread with fucking bread.
So how did you sleep?
Good, good. At night my knee hurt pretty hard, but
This is the yard right here. Found this little trail going parallel to it. I'm not too sure if there's anything ready to leave right now. Some of the trains that are active here in Kazakhstan, it seems like they don't even have an end of train device, which indicates the rear end of the train. Here they just fucking send them. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but As of right now, it's really difficult to tell if there's actually a ready train or not. How many did you get? 4?
3. 2 of those and one big.
Oh shit. Loaded?
Can't see. At least not loaded to the complete top. If there's something.
Okay, you want to try to get it? Huh? Let's see. Damn it, Misha. What do you say? You want to take it or not? Oh yeah? Crazy cunt. Need to try to arrange something so we don't have to jump into a shower immediately once we arrive at our destination. I need to put on my glasses too, this shit's lethal. It's a good day, man.
Bread, the treasure of the nation.
Hey, give me some fucking bread, mate.
Fucking dirty, but at least we're moving to Astana, so I cannot complain.
You look beautiful in that outfit.
I know.
You're so ugly.
See a bit more forest now, which is nice. Birch trees changing from green to orange. Yeah, we are going pretty slow. I think we're going a bit uphill. We got about 30 kilometers to go, and I'm ready to get to the city. Not sure what we're gonna do when we get there, but we're gonna get there and then take it from there.
The next station is Sorokovo, and then I think we're.
Yeah, but we might stop there, so should we just fucking get off there?
I think so, because from there it's like
I mean,
a bit more than 5 kilometers into the center.
Okay.
And there's a lot of industry here, so.
Yeah. Let's just fucking get off somewhere before the yard, like somewhere here maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, behind us.
No, we can do it next to the bushes over there. We can probably do it.
Is he really stopping for us like that? He saw us immediately and decided to stop. What the hell?
You speak English? Yeah. I don't speak Russian. Only my friend speaks Russian. What's your name?
Азамат.
Alamat.
Что, туристы?
Да.
Да, туристы.
Okay, спасибо. Bye. He dropped us off here because we smelled too bad, reduced the air quality, and that car like a crazy guy. Why did he drop us off here?
He's living somewhere here.
Ah, okay.
There's a sauna.
Is that a sauna? Is that what he pointed at over there?
Yeah, it said we can eat there. So.
Very good. We went to this really nice restaurant and we got some beautiful plov. This is actually probably the most proper plov I've ever tried. So let's try it. Amazing. So this is, what do you think? A goat or a cow?
No idea.
I think this is horse.
I think it's meat.
What do you fucking mean? Dude, they're really checking tickets here. We just got off one bus because the ticket conductor came in and there's another guy. This is crazy.
After just under 2 weeks, we had finally completed a railway stretch from Almaty to Astana, our original destination. When I first started planning this trip, I imagined that it might only take a few days. But being held by cops, getting tied down, and trying to figure it all out on the fly, the days definitely added up. I'll be honest, we had no idea what to do in this city, not even the slightest clue. After going back and forth for a while, we finally gave in and booked a $7 hotel room for 2 nights. It was a difficult decision, but after all the hardship we'd gone through over the past 2 weeks, I felt like we had kind of earned it. To add to that, I was massively sleep deprived, so I realized that it was worth spending that money if it meant having a chance to recover some of the energy we'd lost.
Oh, okay, they're bigger. Okay.
А вообще это наши... Это наши сказки все наши. Мы тоже маленькие, да? Тоже маленькие.
Oh, it's okay. Хорошо.
Сейчас найдем.
Look at our fucking place. Fucking, we're spending the night in a hotel. Are you kidding me? Balcony. Sure, balcony.
During our journey, I noticed that I was starting to feel weaker, probably because we had barely been moving physically. I used the downtime as an excuse to visit a gym and get in a full body workout, which also provided showers and a sauna. Needless to say, I took full advantage of both. Afterwards, we picked up a pile of meat and eggs and finally gave ourselves some proper nourishment back at the hotel. As the temperatures kept dropping, I decided it was time to replace my shitty jacket with a giant one that, at least in theory, should keep me warm for the next few months. Later on, Mike and I went over our options and tried to decide what made the most sense moving forward. At first, we considered doing a full loop through the entire country, but considering how long it had taken us to just get this far, I quickly ruled that out. Mike wanted to keep heading west since his goal was to travel overland all the way back to Europe. For myself, I wanted to head back south as I planned on staying within Central Asia, mostly in the mountains, and I knew every extra day meant colder weather and harder conditions. In the end, we both knew it made more sense to go our separate ways. It was strange, really, because now I was leaving Mike for the exact same reason that he had left me for back when we were in Mongolia.
Walking here in the beautiful city of Astana. It's our last day together. We're likely never gonna see each other again. But we might get lucky. Maybe I'll see you next year.
Maybe.
If not, maybe never. Yeah, I'm gonna go a different way than planned because wherever you're going, there was nothing there. So yeah, that's a good enough reason for me to head south. I would say to head to warmer places, but that's not the case this time, unfortunately. Got myself a big jacket though, so it shouldn't be too bad. But seriously, look at this city.
It's not a bad city, and I wouldn't mind spending some more time here if I actually had a place to stay. We got the cheapest hotel we could find. It's a hostel where we have a private room, and it's actually really cheap.
Yeah, it was actually a super funny adventure here in Kazakhstan. I didn't expect that, but so many things happened we didn't expect.
Like what?
Getting arrested twice. A lot of freight hopping actually. A lot of problems.
A lot of waiting.
A lot of waiting, a lot of suffering, but yeah, I would say we had kind of high contrasts. Like really difficult moments, but also really funny. And
I would say like I expected the scenery to be like this, but at the same time, certain moments I was surprised about the scenery. So yeah, it's nice. But my freight hopping adventure isn't over just yet. I need to get south. Hopefully this Astana shoe main line is a lot busier than the Turksib line. It's double tracked, it's electrified, and I don't think it's going to be an issue. I don't think it's going to take us 10 days to cover, or take me. I'm not talking about us, because yeah.
No, but it's good.
Communists.
Huh?
Because we're not communists.
Communists. Yeah, but this is a nice fucking place, mate.
Fuck. It's just me and a campfire to keep myself warm at this point. No one else. Not a train, not Mike, not even warm weather. It's just me and the campfire right now. Usually I prefer to ride trains alone, simply because it's a lot easier. You know, it's easier to hide one person than two. But at the same time, it's way more enjoyable to ride trains with somebody. What the fuck? But come on, we need a gondola. Please, man. Dude. Gondola, come on. Please, give me a gondola. Come on. No! Can I ride this? I actually can. How do I grab it? No way, dude. So it is almost entirely dark outside right now. It is 6 p.m. It gets dark relatively early right now, and maybe that's a sign to head south. Maybe the days are a little bit longer down there. I actually haven't looked into it. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. And I actually had a thought about it, like all the trains that have gone south in my direction have been too fast. Except that one train that for some reason it slowed down. You could smell the brakes of the train. And I was so excited, like, please give me a gondola, but unfortunately, no gondola showed up on that train. I don't think it's gonna be a long night. I think I'm gonna set up my tent here, and hopefully it doesn't get too cold in the night. Mike told me that it was actually, or it is going to get colder now. In fact, it's going to be -6 degrees tonight, according to him. And I was laughing because I thought, yeah, I'd be out of here by then, you know. But unfortunately, that has not been the case. So here I am. At least I got a big fat jacket that should keep me warmer. Yeah, I thought about tomorrow and what I'm gonna do. If I can't get any trains in the morning, I might just hitchhike. I mean, I have no problem with doing that. The road is literally right here. So I think that's what I might have to do. Hitchhike to the next town, next fruit change, next yard. And yeah, hopefully I can access the trains better there. At least then I can actually enter the yard and climb into a train that is pointing south.
I stayed by the tracks during the morning for another 2 hours, but all the trains went too fast to catch. It was pretty cold outside, and sitting and waiting while doing nothing honestly really sucked. I eventually gave in and hit the road instead.
What's your name?
Yerkecan.
Yerkecan. Tommy.
Tommy.
Rahmet. So I just got picked up by a military guy. Went to a gas station, bought me a coffee, and the ladies there felt bad for me, and they gave me free food. And he found me a ride all the way to Karaganda. Unbelievable. Crazy hospitality. I missed hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking was incredibly easy, and I really started wondering why I didn't just continue sticking thumbs all the way back south. With the snow falling and the temperatures dropping so low, being outside wasn't nearly as enjoyable anymore. At the same time, I'd set myself a goal of continuing by train, and I wasn't eager to give up on that idea. The yard was quiet too, aside from the passing trains that didn't even slow down long enough for me to jump on. The only real chance of catching a ride out of here was to wait for something to eventually side out. The problem was that this railway was double-tracked, which greatly reduced the odds of any train stopping at all.
Alright, I've been sitting here on the porch of this grainer in the shadow of the lights for quite some time, and right now there's something rolling in. It's on the first track, or on the siding actually. I mean, it's likely going to stop. Let's see if it's a freight train. It is 8:30 right now. Oh. Okay. It's a freight. I'm gonna go down because it might be stopping. It does not have a green light yet. Please, I need a rideable car. Hopefully there's nobody watching. Because my train is fucking leaving. Empty, loaded. Let's get this one. Dude, there's some military shit here, man. Oh, damn. It's snowing. It's still snowing. I'm in a gondola behind basically, and it's just much more quiet, man. It's so good. I think the wagon in front, it had a flat spot, and I can't really make out what's behind me. I thought it was a military stuff, but it's just, I don't even know, honestly. It's too dark to film it anyways, and I gotta turn off this light now because I don't want to get caught. But yeah, it's beautiful. The clouds have kind of cleared a bit. See a bit more of the stars. I just saw a shooting star and it lasted for like 5 seconds. It was crazy. Woo!
I decided to stay awake for the next few hours, at least until we had passed the next crew change, since I had no idea where the train was headed or what might happen along the way. At first, I managed to stay warm, but as the hours dragged on, the cold slowly started to settle in. When we finally arrived, the train sat motionless for nearly an hour in the dead of night before eventually departing again to continue further south.
Almost 4 right now. The sun is gonna come up in like 1 or 2 hours. The exercise is warm up. Cold to do that even. Sunrise. But I'm entering now the next crew change again. It was way too fast. There's the junction here, one that goes back to the line me and Mike rode. I don't want to go back there. This place is called the Moitni, in the middle of nowhere. On the electric one heading south. Woo!
Biçikte argıma katardı Alı patır koşomi altay kalı gidezi İki kıldı torşuru merik bestim oynasın Üskü sul batırı manga pusta polbarzin Analtaydın içinde Kırgıran kaygıdım Alı patır bibirin Aydı birden kaygıdım Oyno tosurin Oygurgalı bindazin
Stop in this yard. Don't know how long we're gonna be here. Let's just hope for the best. Alright. An hour has gone by. Train started moving again. Gotta run under the bridge. There was literally someone watching right there.
According to Mike, who happened to pass through this exact yard only a couple of days later, the guy standing on the bridge turned out to be the station security guard. His job was simply to stand there and record every southbound train departing the yard with his phone. Luckily for me, I managed to duck out of sight at the very last second, which meant I could stay on the train and ride all the way to my original destination without having to swap trains once. As we were snaking our way along the biggest lake in the country, I came to the realization that this would be my final freight ride in Kazakhstan. As good as everything had been, honestly, I knew it was time for a change in how I traveled. With how much I enjoy traveling by trains, I can't base my whole personality around them, and aside from wanting to get more proper sleep, my body was itching to move more physically and to overall feel a lot better. All that remained now was to stay hidden on the train until sunset, hopefully getting dropped off close enough to the Kyrgyz border where, with a bit of luck, a bicycle would be standing right there waiting for me.